It's 5:30 p.m. and of course another beautiful Tuesday, that time of the day where we get to deep dive into the world of social media and talk about everything hot, spicy and trendy on the internet. You're welcome to Afia TV official on Afia TV. Welcome back again. My name is Divine Onoha, and I'm your host for today. But I'm not here alone. I'm with a very special someone. He's my gist buddy for today, a familiar face, and he goes by the name Odeke John Paul, aka Uncle Pablo, a cybersecurity professional and a virtual assistant. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Divine.
I mean, it's the first time I'm seeing your name. Why have you been hiding it? I mean, it's a lovely name now.
I've not been hiding the name.
You've been hiding it.
No.
Every day I ask you, you tell me Uncle Pablo.
I've not been hiding the name. Just that Pablo is what people call me.
No,
you understand? So it's just like Pablo sticks. You get so.
Actually, it does stick. You know, when I saw the job, well, I say,
you're like, wow.
Anyway, so we're just going to be deep diving into all that's happening on social media, and we have this very interesting story from businessman, philanthropist, and chairman of the Coscaris Group. I'm talking about Cosmos Maduka.
Yeah.
He has something very, very important to tell the brotherhood, especially those who are planning to get married. Are you curious? What do you think he told them?
Well,
I mean, we hardly hear from these guys, guys at the top.
Yeah, so I think he should be saying, don't look at how beautiful she is. Yeah, look at someone that's willing to supports you, you understand? If you have a business for someone
You should suffer from scratch.
Not
build with him.
Not build.
That's what you expect.
Not building.
I'm sorry to disappoint you today. I actually thought you'd be tilting towards money, since of course he's, thought you'd be tilting towards,
Well, it could be someone that likes to invest. You understand? Not someone that would want to always give me money.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand? Well, let's see what he said.
Okay. Sorry to disappoint you. He said, a man must have at least 2 or 3 bedroom apartments and tell you how much he earns every month before marriage. You guys won't live by faith. Do you agree? I'm sure that one took you by surprise. They fired you some shots.
Oh my God.
Tell me, do you agree? True or yes?
Well, so the problem I have is most of these men that grew up during the 90s, you understand, when things were still okay, they still have this idea of things are still okay. You understand? I remember my boss the other time telling me that when he was schooling, he was packing cement, he was doing this one, he was doing that one, that if they pay him, if he goes for work 2 or 3 times, he will raise money for his school fees. And I'm like, do you know how many times someone has to go for cement job before you can raise a school fees in a suit? You understand? So it's no longer the same thing. If he had said this back then, I would have said, okay, yeah, then it was okay. You would do something and then they pay you well. You understand? But not now. Do you know how much a bag of cement costs? You understand? A bag of cement costs more than how much they pay you for doing a concrete job. You get? So I think this advice is not for us now. If he was saying it back then, would have understood, but not now.
So you're saying that his advice is wrong?
Yeah, he's wrong, yeah.
Wait, let me read it again. A man must have at least 2 or 3 bedroom apartments and then tell you how much he earns every month before marriage. How is it wrong?
The 2 or 3 bedroom apartment
please,
should be
let me understand. How many apartments? How many bedroom you want day? 1 bedroom?
Calm down.
Self-con?
Calm down, Divine.
No, okay, I'm calm.
Divine, calm down. People are surviving in this country now. Let's use Enugu for example. The best paying job you get in Enugu, if you're not the bank manager, is like, let's say 300, 400. That's the best paying job you have in Enugu. And plus high rates in transportation and every other thing. Compo wife join. 2 to 3 bedroom apartment in Enugu is up to 1.3 million.
Yeah, 1 point actually.
You understand? So how much are going to save every month for 12 months to raise 1.3 million to pay for 3 bedroom flats? And then I'll have to feed the family, do other things, and you get. So it's not for us now. It's for his mates back then, not for us now.
I don't know what people are saying, but I agree with him.
I just know from your own angle, you should agree, yeah, because most ladies just want to
It's not about that. Oh,
don't to be called Obatosu.
You want to start. You want us to start gender war.
You cannot to be called
Wait,
Obatosu. You
hear
understand?
me. Oh God. Here, give me a chance.
Okay, talk.
Hear me out. So when I read this, a man must have at least 2 or 3 bedroom apartments.
Okay.
Thinking about
At
it
least.
logically. Wait. Pablo. Thinking about it logically, I think it makes sense.
Okay.
It's good. It's okay.
Okay.
I think it's the right thing actually. Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Yeah.
Because if you say 1 bedroom,
Okay.
1 bedroom.
Yeah.
If you say self, is this self?
One question.
1 bedroom means.
What question I want to ask is, what happened to 1 bedroom?
That's what I want to tell you now.
Okay.
So if you say 1 bedroom, it means that you may not be able to entertain guests. You may not be able to do other things. It's just okay. 1 bedroom is not.
Will guests come into my 1 bedroom? Can they stay in the parlor? What do they come into the bedroom?
So if they're sleeping over,
well,
oh, you won't have anybody sleep over.
nah.
Even your own siblings, your own family.
So
You know how it is.
So-
As a new wife,
yeah.
you need privacy.
Uh-huh.
And imagine your family coming in and you don't have that privacy.
So
wait.
this is
where I'm
me
going to.
putting
This
it
is where I'm
on.
going
This
to.
is me putting on live TV. Yeah. Growing up, my mom and my dad, they were staying in a self-con. Now they then born me, born my brother, born all of us. Even people that were coming to sleep with us.
I was
now
trying
all
to
of us
say, I was
dey.
saying 1 bedroom so that we don't get to that self-con own because it's not even. I mean, you're not advocating for self-con.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for.
So I just
self-con.
took it that any normal person should know that self-con is out of it entirely. I mean, I'm not saying people who grew up in self-cons are, bad people. It's what life, gave to them. But I'm saying logically, if we're looking at it, this is okay. Then when you now say, okay, it's not so realistic because of the way things are. That's why I was asking you, are you saying he's wrong or he's right? You're saying it's only before that he would have been
wrong.
right.
He's wrong when he said 2 to 3 bedroom at least.
Okay, at least.
Yeah,
okay.
he said 2 to 3 bedroom at least. If he had said 1, 2 bedroom, it's fine. You understand? And then I believe every sensible woman should know what your husband is doing. You shouldn't just come and say my husband is doing something and then you don't know what your husband is doing. You should be willing to, okay, if my husband is doing this thing, how can I make him get more money from this thing he's doing? You get? No be you boys just come and say, okay,
Build with him.
I did house. What do you guys call it again?
I don't call it anything. Leave us alone. You're trying to make this thing agenda. Your fellow man that has gone before you is giving you advice.
When did it start? When did it start? When did it start? When things were okay.
Oh well. So I agree with you. The fact that at least is written there is not,
Yeah.
It's okay to say, okay, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom is amazing. Everybody likes good things. Even you as the man, you like it. It's just that
I love to have
you are
my
looking at your
privacy.
pocket.
Yeah.
You love it. Me say I love, so don't blame women for loving it. But the only thing there is things are not as pleasant as they used to be before. So, but then let's take a look at the comments. Okay, before we take a look at the comments now, there are people who sort of think that messages like this can put men under pressure.
Under pressure,
young
yeah.
guys under pressure. Do you agree?
Yeah. I agree.
Shouldn't it be some sort of motivation?
It does not. It doesn't
It's
motivate
not
me.
motivating
Yeah.
you. It's putting you under pressure.
It's not putting me under pressure and it's not motivating me. Because if I feel like say I want marry, where I date, if you know if you stay with me, they go your upper house. Yeah.
If you dey self-con, if they know if you stay with you, they should be going to their papa.
Yeah. That now wetin I fit afford. My house no be motherless baby home where I come make you feel comfortable. No. If you feel like this is where I am and you cannot stay with me, that's my true color.
Why are you showing?
If you cannot love me while I'm staying in a self-con, no, the fact that you cannot stay with me means that you're coming to stay with me because you feel I am supposed to cater for some of your needs and all of your needs. You understand? And then me saying, okay, yes, I'm going to cater for all of your needs. You now say, okay, yes, you can cater for all of my needs, but I'm not staying with you because the place you're taking me to is not somewhere I want to stay. Like the environment is not conducive for me.
But is it conducive? True.
It's conducive for me.
One self-con. For you now, but you're adding another person.
The other person is supposed to say the hustle. You understand? If you don't want to stay with me for my self-con, why you going to make I stay with you for my 4 bedroom?
No, listen now. Oh God, you're making me to have to start doing so much to defend ladies because this is not supposed to be a gender war.
It's not a gender war. It's not a gender war. See
what I'm saying.
See, the truth is, most men, don't ripe to marry. Because of all this comment like this, now you see most men never marry. Most men, like, they are there mentally and financially, yeah. But because of comments like this, you see, okay, some men will be like, I need to reach this standard before I get married. But during the days of our fathers and our forefathers, yeah, there was, yeah. Now, they will even say, Mariam, she will go even stay with you, your papa, everybody go for you, understand? But I'm not saying she should come and stay with me and my parents and everything. If I go fit afford self-con. Now, I know they carry and go public house, so they say, you go here say, Mama Nkechi, Mama, it's a self-con. You understand? I have my toilet, I have my kitchen to myself and everything. We're just inside there. If she cannot stay with me there, then why should I take her to a 4-bedroom apartment? So that's what I think.
Yeah. I'm not going to say much. Audience, please pick your side. Well, let's take a look at the comments. The first one here is from Online Martha. She says, "Person when life they favor go think say Okay, the next comment here says, valid. Guys, marry at 40 or beyond when you have made it and when you are ready. Marry ladies between the age of 21 and 24. I'm trying to understand. Why?
I don't even understand what that guy meant.
Then this one here says, Princess Boy is crying. 1, 2, go.
That's the kind of girls. That's the kind of girls you should. That's the kind of girls you should avoid in this life. That's the kind of girls you should avoid.
No, she knew that a lot of guys will come and cry over it.
We're not crying. We're just stating the obvious.
Me, I'm coming from a positive, angle. I'm looking at it that this man has seen what works and he's just stating what works. I have a problem with him saying at least. It sounds a bit inconsiderate because of the way things are. But if he's saying it from a point of this is how it should be, then I believe we should learn from it. But if, of course, we should not be void of the reality of things. Of course, we know that this is, Nigeria is the way Nigeria is. But you now, as a young man, you look at it, you say, okay, I think I should work towards this. So long as there is that balance. But let's take a look at more comments. Let's see how many more supporters you have.
Yeah,
this is from Adero, okay? He says, the pressure on these guys, no be small. Now, wow, chai. Sorry, Pablo. The next one here says, the way they are pressing irresponsible men's neck this year on this social media, I love it. As your fellow man, it's not us.
Irresponsible men's neck.
We're not the ones.
Wow.
It's not me that said this one.
We lost a soldier. We lost a soldier.
Oh my God. So the next comment here says, no problem with what he said, but nobody should blame the men for not getting married tomorrow. Valid. Very valid. And this is from Presh Nikki. She says, he didn't say a single lie. Not let anybody whine you. And then we have the final comment here. It says, you should not marry if you don't have a durable source of incomes. Source of income. I support him with $500 million. You must be staying on your own as a man before marriage. There are exceptions, but exceptions are not standard. What's your last comment on this?
Well, reading all of these comments sections, I think we lost soldiers. Yeah. Is
that all you have to say?
That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go for a very short break, and when we return, more on Afia TV Official. Don't go anywhere. You're welcome back. It's still Afia TV Official. My name is Divine Onoha, and I'm still here with Uncle Pablo.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll be talking about the next story that we have here. And this is a tweet from Ojako Kenechukwu. He says, employed a staff yesterday. He never reached 24 hours. Next thing is, sir, is there any iPhone you don't use that you can give to me? Well, just like that, work has been terminated. So for those who don't understand, let me explain better. Kenechukwu employed a staff yesterday. And not up to 24 hours, the guy or the lady, whoever it was, came to him as the boss and was begging him, sir, please, do you have any iPhone that you're no longer using? Please come and give me, let me be using. And of course, it pissed him off and he decided to terminate the contract with the staff. Now, the question is, that's like the big question on socials. Did this man overreact? Who is right and who is wrong? The staff who came to ask his boss for an iPhone barely 24 hours into the job, or the boss that got pissed off and decided to terminate the contract? Who is to blame? Who is right and who is wrong?
This is that part where you play the action sound, isn't it? Well, I think the staff is wrong.
Okay.
So
Why?
the thing is, some managers can decide to be cool with you and everything, yeah. And then when they do that, it gets into this staff's head. You understand? In as much as you are cool with your boss or something, your boss is cool with you. You should understand that okay, this is your boss. He's being cool with you doesn't mean he cannot be strict.
From.
You understand? So there are some things you don't ask your. This is just 24 hours into the job, not even up to 24 hours into the job. And then second thing is, so for Kenechukwu to terminate this guy's contract, why am I even taking as a guy? You should be a girl.
You have a problem with girls. I've seen it.
No, I don't. I'm joking. So
Alright, go on.
for him to terminate this person's contract, yeah. So it means that the phone this person is asking for has nothing to do with his job description.
Okay, we can
Because-
assume that.
Because if I need an iPhone to work, you have to provide me an iPhone. You get?
Depending on the job, and that's where I think it's unclear.
Okay, yes,
now that's where it's
because now
unclear.
Kenechukwu
Yes,
didn't tell
if
us
he had given us more insights on what the job is about and why he was asking for an iPhone,
you
if there's a why, actually, it would have made sense.
So it would have been easy for me to now say what
To
I
now
want to
judge,
say. To now judge now. So, but
let's assume that the guy just walked up to him.
My God, get many iPhone. Man, ask him whether why get one we just drop for. So you understand. But people should tend to try to understand that work is work. You understand? When you come to work, even if you know me, we're in a working environment.
Your boss is not your friend.
Your boss
it's
is
not your family
friend,
member. It's not your uncle.
No matter how much you hang out with your boss, he's your boss. Tomorrow he can decide to switch it on you, and that's it. So when people begin to understand that, yes, my boss is cool with me, but he's my boss, I think we'll stop having
Issues like this.
Yeah.
So do you think Kenechukwu overreacted by terminating the contract? Because some people are saying that he could have just sat him down, all these Gen all these young people,
So that's
advised him.
another question. We don't know this person from the Gen Z. You understand?
Even if he's not from Gen Z, I'm just saying, could he have sat him down to talk to him?
Somebody up to 30, to 9-30 wouldn't make such mistake.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am.
Let's not be so sure. But then go on.
Have you seen the kind of comments people from 22, 25 make?
I agree with you, but I've
understand?
also seen 30s, above 30s make very, very amazing, for lack of better words, comments on socials too. I mean, and it's pretty disappointing. So I really am not, and I've seen very sensible Gen Zs too, very sensible, mature. I mean, you see them and you're just amazed. So that's why I don't want to focus on what age group or what age bracket. But I'm saying, could Kenechukwu have sat him down to talk to him or to, instead of just terminating immediately? What do you think?
I think he should have. Yeah.
You should have.
He should have. Yeah. He should have said, okay, come. This thing you're asking me now, this is not the right time. Even if you have it in mind, you should have waited a bit longer. You understand? And then should have said, okay, what are you using this thing for? All of this things. You understand? People make mistakes. You understand? But the way you treat them when they make mistake matters more than the mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ultimately now, if we're sharing blames, Kenechukwu, how much blame goes to him?
Kenechukwu should get like 30% of the blame or 20%.
30 or 20. Then the other guy gets. Okay, we're in sync. We don't argue over this one. Because when I saw this thing, to be honest, the first question I asked myself is, on what grounds? I mean, you've not even started work. Even if you are close with your boss and you decided to take advantage, you say, okay, let you just, ask 24 hours. You've not even proven yourself as a serious person. You've not, there's a way you work as a staff.
That's another angle.
There's a way you work as a staff. And even your boss will say, tell me what you want. What can I do for you to make work easier for you or something?
There'll be a place you are and then you work there. They see that, okay, this guy is really giving it his best. And they'll be like, okay, what can we do for you?
Even if they don't ask,
you don't even have to go. They will be the one to ask you, what can we do for you to, like, we like the energy you're bringing to work and everything. What do you want? You get, well, this is just 24 hours into the job.
I mean, for audacity. Let's take a look at the comments. The first comment we have here says, wise decision. The staff is already losing focus and work never even starts. The next comment from Boy Sports here says, felt comfortable around you and communicated with you. The best you could do was to issue a sack. You should have advised or encouraged him or her to stay committed to work. Employers think they are good. Wow. And the next one is from Alexander Balak. He says, I don't see anything wrong with asking. The next comment from Choi says, Some people fumble opportunities before they even start. Priorities matter. Priorities matter. Focus on adding value first. Then the rewards will follow.
Yeah.
The next is from Nathan, and he says, "This employee no come work." Oh. Now another thing the person I. The next comment here says, "I don't think you are right if you terminate his work. He was now seeing you. He was now seeing you as boss and father, so you would have just give him time." First of all, I don't support this because how would you see your boss as your father? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Is your boss your father?
Well, it depends on the angle of the role of the father, the fatherly role you want him to play. Yeah,
Your boss is not your father.
No, he can actually be your father if you have issues. Let's say
unless he proposes to be your father and tells you, okay, I can father you now.
So sometimes he could actually be your father if you have life issues. Yeah, so you have a very big decision to make, and then you go to
and ask them for advice.
Yeah,
anybody can advise you now.
So
without necessarily being your father.
So anybody can advise you, yeah. But the question is, are they giving you the right advice?
Okay, so anybody who gives you the right advice
yeah.
can be seen as your father.
Yeah, can be seen as your father because they want the best for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannot be seen as your friend or your mentor.
Can be seen as your mentor. So your father can be seen as your friend also. Your father can be your mentor also.
Okay.
You understand? So it's more like one person has this three. Why do you mean like that?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, like, wow, are you the one saying this?
You know, you're making points and I'm trying to adjust. So that's it. Go on.
Okay, so your father can have these features, you understand?
I'm saying your boss, can he have...
your boss can have these features. Your father, your friend, your mentor. So maybe, can I choose stuff? So the friend and father.
I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself because we don't have enough time. Because really, this father boss thing is not sitting well with me. But let's just go on. The next one is from Tribe City Jobs. It says the employee was very wrong, but terminating the job. How about now? Anyways, if you define job, Tribe City Job, it help you. Advertising.
Oh, wow. Advertising.
The next comment here says, if people are talking about sense, that guy shouldn't talk. He just showed how daft and unserious he could be for the job. He may end up demanding money from customers later. Says a lot about him, actually.
Yeah.
The next and the final comment here says, simple answer required. Yes, take, or no, I don't have. No need to fire he or she didn't steal. Any final words?
The she.
That's your final word. I'm not disappointed because I've always known you, but nice having you on the show. And to you, viewer, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here every other day, every Mondays to Fridays, same time, 5:30 p.m., giving you all that is hot, trendy, and spicy on the internet. Ensure that you follow us on all our social media platforms at Afia TV Official. My name is Divine Onoha. Do have a lovely evening ahead. Bye.